Yeah, we just gonna be squeezing in the shot some kind of way. It's our first time doing it, so.
Shit. Shit.
But you're gonna have to move it around for people.
Oh, no.
Cindy over
See
here
some
abusing
see,
me, Ebony.
when you talking, when she talking, stuff like that maybe.
Yeah, we gonna make it work, and I'm not a. She talking about I'm abusing her. You don't take.
Oh, you recording
No,
already?
that's just for us for the show.
Oh.
That gets edited. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what time is it. Okay, we got 6 minutes.
Yeah, she beating me up with the chair.
I got a good okay, you seen that 1500 though, didn't you see it?
We made it. Yeah. We there. That part right there.
How do I connect you?
We connect with to this.
You can let me put the thing on here.
But you're not gonna be able to give this any attention while you're in the.
Oh no, I thought you had sent me a request.
I did, but I don't know what you did with it. So.
Nothing.
Okay, so I'm trying to make this go fast because we right at the time to go live. See this? All right, this one I gotta fuck with later. It'll be tripping. We'll just be doing that. But here we are right here. So.
Okay.
All right. We had 4 minutes and counting. All right. Oh man. Oh, you got it. Okay. Oh, my mic way up here. All right. I need a mic check on the green mic, please.
Yes, ma'am. Live and well.
Go again. I can't.
Hello, everyone. Greetings, everyone. We here live and well in the studio. Let's give a hands up.
Yay.
Whoop, whoop.
Hands up to 85. All right, blue mic.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Ebony, Black Evie on microphone blue.
That's loud and clear, right?
That's loud and clear. It's WAIF style, baby. Yeah. So we going live today. We're gonna see how this work out. Did you get in the Facebook account like you need to, Ebony?
Yeah, I'm in it. I don't know if I might have to go to TJ's and then get into it because I'm in the account and I was wondering how that would work. I'm like, I'm in it.
What are you
Am
trying
I gonna
to
be
do?
able to see it?
You trying to watch the live? Oh, just go to Getting to Know. Just go to Getting to Know's page and you can watch it.
Yeah, I'm on it. But okay, so me being on it as administrator where I could edit and all that, that's not gonna affect it. That's what I was thinking.
I have no idea.
Okay, but we'll see. We're gonna see today.
We're gonna see today. We sure are. We're gonna see today, bro. We sure are. All right, we 3 minutes and counting, ladies. 3 minutes and counting. Oh man, I don't know why I'm so hot. I'm about to go get a paper towel. Right back. Ooh, it is hot. I do not understand why I'm hot.
You're flashing.
You flashing.
Oh, I ain't having no flashes.
Want to bring it over here so it can be on you, not going through me.
I'm not even putting it on me or you. I don't like directing it that way.
Right.
That messes me up.
Okay. I know. I got a lot of sleep. Boy, I had a rough night. My acid reflex kicked in. I ate too late. I fell asleep on it. Yeah, carpetone was messing with me. My hands and arms kept waking me up. I'm like, oh, God.
That's my
Girl, I know. But when I'm up, I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies. I'm about to hit the live button. 'Cause I'm nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna see how this goes.
Let me see. Glasses on. My broken glasses I'm putting together.
Oh, we gotta flip the daggone. That's the problem. All right, all right, all right. We are officially live on Facebook and 1 minute out from going live on WAIF 88.3 FM. This is our first time doing our live broadcast on Facebook. So work with us, audience, because we did not know that you had to take it in portrait orientation and not landscape. So we're going to try to fit ourselves in this shot as best as we can. Y'all can type y'all comments, and during the break, we'll be able to look and see and respond to a few of them. But now I got to go live. WAIF, Cincinnati, 88.3 FM. WAIF is your community radio station we serve only to open our airways to responsible, divergent point of views. Opinions expressed on the Get in the Know show do not reflect those of WAIF staff, Board of Trustees, Board of Trustees or other programmers. The opinions are my own views of those of my guests, callers, and co-hosts. Now, good morning, good afternoon, good night, Cincinnati and beyond. Hello to you in your time zone. I'm your host, Mitri, and thanks for joining me on Get in the Know, powered by the Joy Air Foundation, where if knowledge is priceless and information is key, then people plus knowledge got to equal solutions. So it's time to get into the know. And like we start off every show, to my Facebook family that's listening now and watching, we started off with the tribute to my daughter, what the show is all about. Is honoring her legacy of happiness, healthiness, and harmony. So I'm gonna play that track and be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable was Tierra upon her birth, August 10th, 1988. Unbelievable, the divine one chose me to be Tierra's delivery way. Unbelievable, Tierra's spirit is powerful. Her heart is pure. Her soul is sweet. Unbelievable, now I'm touched by my angel. Tierra's love is in heaven for me. Unbelievable, our journey together, our downs, our ups, our lows, our highs. Unbelievable, our journey together is eternity, mother daughter love for life. Unbelievable, Tierra, I pledge to you with tender love and care. Unbelievable, your legacy will shine. I dedicate to you your foundation, Joy. Unbelievable, through space and time, Tierra's soul flies free as it soars. Unbelievable, with Jesus in his keeping. Tierra, now your place is forevermore. Unbelievable, you always say I love you, and I always say do with all my heart. You see us? Unbelievable, now our love is in spirit. In and out. Is our signal is in the bad in the studio. Unbelievable. So we trying to work that out, but
Why would it say that?
I don't know. Emily said she can see us, so we'll work with it. So Facebook fam, we listening to our little intro to the show. We about to cut that off right now in a second, which seems to be fading in and out with this signal in the studio. But y'all stay tuned because it's gonna be a great show.
That one.
All right, all right, all right. Thank you for joining in the tribute weekly to my daughter, honoring her healthiness, happiness, and harmony inspirations. I thank y'all for tuning in today via 88.3 FM, the waveradio.org, or on your phone, on the app, and even Facebook. And to my Facebook watchers and listeners, like I said, we have a poor quality signal in the studio right now, but we're going to work on that. But you guys keep listening because we got an awesome topic today. Before we get into that, I am your host, Me Tree in the house. And I got John Love, my co-host. Let's do
Hey.
it. Hey, y'all see it in a minute. We'll be back. We Facebook messing with us, but it's all right, baby, because we adapt and overcome. Coming to us via remote is Black Evie via phone. Please introduce yourself, Black Evie, and I'm gonna shoot it back to you too, baby.
Well, hello to all of my knowers, getting the knowers, callers, DMs, and listeners. It's Black Evie on the mic. Today we have a great show for you, so just stay tuned and listen for good information.
That part, that part. And I forgot one most important thing. We start every show off with our FCC regulations. I have to call our call letters, but now I got to go up to the GOD regulation too. So, to our Father, thank you for bringing us into the studio safe and sound today. Thank you for my team. Thank you for my listeners. Thank you for everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday, and we all need to thank the Father every day that we wake up and do like John Love say, breathe. So I'm gonna go ahead and ring in what today's topic is going to be about, and today's topic is about adult students, baby boomers, Generation X, millennials, and Generation Z. Somewhere in all those categories, you're old enough to go to school. And with this particular topic, we're going to dig into it because higher learning is just not like college. It can be a trade program, vocational, a certification, a diploma, or even a degree included. But we picked this topic because the kids are going back to school, but the adults are also going back to school. And some of those kids that are now adults are transitioning into that too. Some are Generation Zers or new adults in college. And college is a lot different than high school and everything below that. So today we decided that we would talk about the things that adults face from those generations. Baby boomers, we know they're probably 60 plus years old. Generation X is myself in the 40 to 50 year range. Millennials is a little bit after us. They like 30 to 40. And Generation Z is after the millennials. So the specific numbers and the years, I didn't write those down, but these are the generations in their order. So to us, we found that because we are personally about to be taking some classes ourselves, we wanted to talk about this topic to bring in more awareness on how to adapt to school as an adult. And it's an exciting topic because everybody is experiencing something different when they go back to school. So I'm gonna bring Black Evie and I'm gonna bring Ja Love in. And
Yeah.
Black Evie, why don't you go ahead and you start the topic off for us, and then I'm gonna chime in, and we're gonna practice our timer today too. So we're going for 5 minutes with you. So Black Evie, lay it down for us.
Well, you know, today we are talking about adult students, and I am one. So I can come from a place of definite experience. I returned to school, to college in 2022 to, to pursue my associate's degree because I finally figured out what I wanted to be when I grew up, right?
Hey,
So, thank, thanks, thanks to Mitri.
hey.
Um,
Take it up.
right, right. So, that has been a process. It actually took me about a year to really get adjusted to being back in school. And I love learning and I love being in school. But I thought that my 40 plus year old self was just gonna get back in school and hey, I'm going back to school. I'm gonna make A's. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be on the honor roll or dean's list, whatever. Girl, that took a year. Okay, it took a whole year for me to get there because I had to readjust. Um, I I didn't learn the same way as I did when I was younger. When I was younger, I could
Mm-hmm.
just phew. I
Mm-hmm.
was learning here. What I was learning here, learning there. I love to learn all day. Now, when I got back in school, I had to bring it back, recalibrate, look at school in a whole nother fashion, being 40 plus, returning back to school. So I did have an adjustment, a year's adjustment to finally getting back in the groove. I finally made the dean's list, or not
Mm.
the dean's list because I only go part time. So I can't be on the dean's list going part time. So I got recognized for having, basically it's a fake honor roll. You get
Okay, well, we gotta
recognized
shake
and
that
you get
up. Shake
a
that
little
up.
recognition symbol that you can use on your resume or on
Mm.
your LinkedIn, something like that. So I was very happy that I finally made it. But I'm gonna be honest, okay? I In a year's time, I made that honor roll, the little play honor roll, and I have not been back on it since. So I'm striving this term for all A's. Um, but it's a challenge. So stay tuned.
Challenge.
Mhm.
Challenge.
Yeah, yeah. So stay tuned, and later on, next time we speak, I will give you some pointers on how to ease into adult
All right, all right, all right. That's Black Evie remotely. And once again, you got me, Mitri, your host, and Ja Love, your co-host, right here in the studio live on Facebook and on WAIF 88.3 FM Cincinnati. Now, my co-host, Ja Love, is going to be doing an introduction of herself and bringing us into her know about school, and you got about 5 minutes to lay it down. And Facebook, I just want to tell y'all gonna hear us shaking, y'all gonna see us, and all kinds of little noise makers. We do that. Our little shakers, our little homemade shakers. Yeah. This was garlic sauce thing with some rice in it, keeping it real, because we like to celebrate when knowledge is being shared. We like to celebrate when we learn. Shake that up, baby. Yes.
With the mallet.
With the mallet too. With our drama. All right, all right, all right. The mic is yours, y'all. Love. Tell us what's going on with you, baby. You got 5 minutes.
Okay, well, first of all, greetings, everyone. Today is another magical day for us. So let's pay attention to our words. We say to one another. Um, the tongue is a powerful tool. So let's try to use positive words today and work on having some patience for ourselves and others because you never know what a person may be going through. And let's show some respect as well. Now, before we go on, let's take a deep breath, everyone. We're going to breathe in our nose, pull from our diaphragm, and we're going to hold it for 3 seconds. And then we're going to release out your mouth. Once again, give yourself a hug, everyone.
Hey, I love me.
Breathe love into your nose, hold it, and then release the wicked and the hatred. All right, all
All
right.
right, I'll take that up.
Because we got to love on ourselves and love on each other to make this world a successful place for us to live in. Now, getting back to the schooling, myself, I have 3 classes that I have to take. I will be doing 3 classes, 3 different subjects. And yes, it's been a lot of years since I've been in school. And I'm not a computer person. So I do have a little fear going on because I have to get on this computer and I have to work it. So that's a fear I have to overcome. And I am very grateful to be doing these classes because I am furthering my education and my skills. Now, excuse me, I'm a little tongue tied right now.
We ain't even in school yet, sis. It's cool.
But anyhow, myself, I have to be patient and do these classes one at a time, so I don't overwhelm myself, and I don't occur. So I won't occur any anxiety as well, because this is something that I know I can do and will do. And like Black Evie said, it's been a very long time since I've been in school, but I'm in school of life. So we are learning every day, every day. And, education, back in the day, we had to give hands down and salute our ancestors for making a way for us to be able to go to school. So we can get an education, and because a lot of people today are not trying to utilize their education. We need to utilize our education so we could better ourselves. You don't have to go to school. You could go to a training class. And going through training is just like school, because you have to learn, and you have to put your skills to work, as well as taking up a training class. Training is just like going to school as well, because you're building your skills for what you need to learn to accomplish your part of your duties. Um,
Preach,
I don't
sis.
know why I'm so nervous right now.
Just like I said, you ain't even in school yet. Calm down.
Just
Hug
talking,
yourself,
just talking
baby. Hug
about it.
yourself. I lost my
You
mic.
know.
Hug yourself.
Yeah.
Hug yourself.
Yes, like I said.
Yes,
hug
let's do a
yourself.
sister hug.
Yeah.
That's a sister hug. My sister got nervous talking about school. It's all right, but this is real talk when we come into the anxiety of going to school. Even talking about it as an adult is a process. So I'm gonna hit some targeted points that she said. I'm gonna put myself on the timer. Let's see how that works. But okay. But I want to make sure that we get everything in that we're trying to talk about today, because it's such a very important topic. So let's start where Jalove left off. Anxiety. All of us experiences this frequently. We do. If we're going to admit to the truth, anxiety is there, but there are ways to adapt and overcome that and process through it. But as it applies to school, John Love, when I told John Love the topic, she had a meltdown on. She's like, I thought we was doing mental health, right? I was like,
Right.
no, we ain't doing mental health this week, but mental health is in everything that we do.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to be aware of that, because when we're adding learning to that, it can become a huge barrier to our learning if we are anxious about what we're about to go into. So, to overcome anxiousness, we need to know what we're about to get into, and maybe we need to create a daily chart, a project charter. I'm overboard with it because I'm a professional student. I'm addicted to going to school, but everybody's not like me. So, to people that have to set up or haven't been to go started a school or a training as an adult, a good start to overcoming them anxiety is structure your day, structure your time,
Mm-hmm.
and definitely you got to be in order for school and know what's expected of you as an student. But let's go on that time management piece, because I wrote down a lot of notes about this. Time management is key and paramount,
Yes, it is.
because classes start at a certain time, no matter if they're college, training, vocab, rehab, whatever, apprenticeships, internships, or anything. Classes start at a certain time and they end at a certain time. And nowadays, sometimes those classes are not in a brick and mortar. Sometimes they online. So if you enter into that class late, guess what? You already behind the eight ball. Guess what else you did? You just made yourself really anxious, because now you're trying to play catch up to see what's going on. So plan your time. Plan your time to get to school maybe like an hour early, so you can settle into your environment. You can know where you're going. Whether your class is in an office building, in a university, or at your church, wherever it is. I take the time to settle into my environment, but not 5 minutes after I'm supposed to be there. You have to prepare yourself with the time. I'm already down. Talking about time, y'all, my timer's down to 2 minutes and 15 seconds and counting. So, see, I got to pay attention to that time because I'm trying to share some knowledge that I don't want y'all to miss because I want everybody to go and invest in themselves because you are your most important investment. ROI, return on investment equals you. You are your return on your investment. You get out of yourself what you put in. Now I'm gonna move on to another point, and then I'm gonna turn it over to Black Evie. We're gonna rotate the mic around the table so we have a good discussion. And if y'all do want to call in, 513-961-8900. If you want to weigh in on the topic, the phone lines are open. Or if you just want to listen today, post on the Facebook at facebook.com/ Gets in the know, GiTK. Keep putting your comments on the Facebook. We will check them out and we will follow up after the show to the comments. And please put your suggestions up there too. But what I'm moving on to now, before I turn the mic over to Black Evie, is motivation. When you're going to school, you're not in it alone. You shouldn't be in it alone. You have people around you. You have your inner circle of people that you engage with. That inner circle of people has to be on point with you going to school. They have to support that effort because if they don't, they're going to cause you some anxiety. And you don't need that. So you get people out of that inner circle that are not supportive of your goals. Once again, that inner circle has to be supportive of you going to school. The people around you have to be a part of you going to school as far as supporting you. Don't allow them to cause you anxiety. That helps you stay focused and that builds your self confidence. So I'm gonna turn the mic over for a minute to Black Evie and let her weigh in on that part and what y'all love had to say. It's on you, Black Evie.
Um, well, you said a mouthful.
Yeah, she
Uh,
did.
so so many, so much to unpack. But you said, what was the last thing you said?
I said that you have to have a support circle when you're going to school. The inner
Okay,
circle of people have to be on your team, or they're gonna become
okay,
anxiety.
and
Mm-hmm.
that is so important, and that is key. I'm going to go to a place right quick in reference to remembering. I have had two friends in life that have entered the nursing program. Okay, a nursing program in any school is is deep. It's deep, and in those types of programs, I help support my friends in the time that they were going to the nursing program. And when you go to a nursing program, if you're in school for a nursing program, they basically prepare you and they let you know your life is not yours. If you have children, you need to have a very strong support team. You need to have people around you that are going to help you because this program is time consuming and it's deep. So, just to your point, it is very important to have that good support team that will help you, maybe not in your actual studying, but just with the life that's life around you while
Mm-hmm.
you have to study. So back to me. I go to school online. And for me personally, I love it, right? But it's not for everyone. So you can get very frustrated very easily. And I'm going to give you a few little tips here to help you study smarter and not harder. Okay.
Mm,
So,
that part.
right. First tip, you must know that reading is not studying. Just because you read something a couple of times, just because you read and you take some notes as you're going along, and you go back over your notes and you read them, that is not studying. You have to engage with your text whenever you're studying. So Example, as you're reading your book to study from, and you get to a section and it says, you know, quick break, uh, you know, brain exercise, and then they give you a question, and then they want you to answer it based on the text that you have read up to that point, right? You should be able to answer it. That is what I mean by engaging with your text, not just reading the text, but doing something to build the skill of what you're learning. You have to answer questions along the way to make sure that you are getting the information, that you are understanding the information correctly. Because if you stop and you do that mind exercise and you can't answer that question correctly, you need to go back, reread your information, get a better understanding. That is what those exercises and activities are for as you are going along in your study material. So just remember, reading is not studying. You have to engage with your text that you are reading.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. How am I doing on time, Sid? I'm sorry, I'm not keeping up.
1 minute and 20 seconds and count.
Okay. All right. And okay, second tip, space out. Spacing out is good. Okay, so this is in have space as you're, doing your homework, so you can set a book here, set a book there,
Mm.
but more so space out your learning. So don't sit down and try to get the whole lesson in 2 hours because these college courses is not going to happen. You need more time with your lesson. So if you, I had to get into the groove of not doing it, right? I'm speaking from personal experience. I had to, I had to take and for my computer, what is that? For my computer class, we'll just say for my computer technology class, I couldn't take it all at one time. I needed to have a week to finish this lesson. So I take it every day and do a couple of hours. So space out your learning, and that will help
All right, all right, all right, Black Evie, you said a mouthful yourself. Yeah, I would
you.
definitely, okay. It's important, just a recap, to have the space to do your work. Because you can't be sitting up there doing your schoolwork, no matter if you're in college, a class at church, or a vocational class. You sitting up there like, I love to drink my Gatorade. I'm sitting up here with my notes right here, and then my Gatorade spills on my notes. What just happened? Or even worse, my Gatorade spills on my computer. Now you know I'm about to have a meltdown on that. And true story, that happened to me before. I messed up a computer, and I got about 5 or 6 computers, and they all are my babies for real. So, like Black Evie just said, it's key and paramount. Most important, you need to have that space to do your work, and don't just put your eyes on words in the material you're studying. You have to ingest it. You said engage, right? I used the wrong e word, but
Ingest is a good one too. That's
okay.
real good.
Oh, and let me correct myself. It just starts with an I, not an E. Oh, I did that wrong. See, I need to learn. I need to learn. You're never too old to learn. So, with this, I do have to take and do a public service announcement. I want to update you guys on something that's going on here at WAIF, and then I'm going to play public service announcement for you guys to listen to so that I can make sure we still stay on the radio. And my telephone will decide to start ringing in the midst of all of this while we're live on Facebook and on here. So let's start with our annual meeting announcement. The upcoming coming 2024 WAIF annual meeting will be held on Sunday, September the 15th. Registration begins from 2 to 3. The meeting times are from 3 to 6, and this is all in the afternoon, so no worries, you don't have to be here 3 hours in the morning. The meeting, please, my friends, like we said, time management. The meeting promptly starts at 3 p.m. Masks are optional. Please bring your membership card, an ink pen, a photo ID, and the bylaws from the Wait Alert newsletter. If you do not have your membership card, then please bring a receipt or of payment or a photo ID. Get there early to make sure you're able to get a seat. All current WAIF members are encouraged to attend the WAIF annual meeting. To be eligible to vote at the WAIF annual meeting, you must have paid a membership, paid your WAIF membership before August the 1st. That's just to be eligible to vote. But if you paid after that, you can still come. This meeting is for WAIF members. Pay attention. This meeting is for WAIF members only. Please do not bring any guests or family members unless they are also members of WAIF. Great thing is free off-street parking is available and is at First Unitarian Church of Cincinnati, Ohio. And First Unitarian Church of Cincinnati, Ohio is located at 536 Linton Street, Cincinnati, Ohio 45219. Hope to see you there if you're a member. And if you're not a member, you can always donate to the Get the No Show. And with the $25 donation, you become a member. You also get a Get the No candle set that me and my daughter made, and I'm running out of them. We getting low, and y'all know a dead artist's work is worth a lot of money because it's not going to be reproduced. And you can donate and become a member by donating online at waifradio.org, or you could call into the show, but it's a lot easier to do it online because you get your receipt instantly and you get that pleasure of knowing that you've done it. You can call into the show, like I said, or you can donate by sending a check in what they call snail mail to 1434 East McMillan Street, Cincinnati, Ohio 45206. If you missed what I said, just go to our website, waveradio.org. Everything's on the website for you, and it will help you get through donating and becoming a member here at WAVE. And it's a cool thing. We've been around in the hood for 50 years. We are a solid rock. We are the people station. We are the voice of the people. And that's what we doing at Hearing and Know. And before I turn it over to my other PSA I have to play, I want to say this. Thank you to WAVE for being here for us to have a voice. Thank you to our listeners. Thank you to all the weight programmers, all the people that are on the board. Thank you. If I haven't thanked you before, I'm thanking you now. I am very appreciative of it. So now I got to cut to this PSA, and then we're going to be back on this mic in about 2 minutes, but y'all stay tuned. Here comes the PSA. Okay, it's a coming. It's a coming. It's a coming. Where is it at? All right, you know sometimes you have technical difficulties. Stuff does happen. Let's see why we're not playing. We got all keys going here. But why are we not playing? Okay, there we go. Self care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We keep fading in and out with this signal on wearebroadcasters.com/hope. Furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Somos fuertes, pero son tiempos estresantes. Comuníquese con alguien, conéctese con sus amigos y sepa que no está solo. Visita wearebroadcasters.com/hope, empresa de la National Association of Broadcasters y de esta estación. Somos fuertes, somos resilientes y superaremos esto juntos. Pero son tiempos estresantes y es importante practicar también un buen cuidado personal. Es normal sentirse abrumado. Sin embargo, hay esperanza. Comuníquese con alguien, conéctese con sus amigos, manténgase en contacto con su comunidad y sepa que no está solo. Obtenga más información en wearebroadcasters.com/hope, que empresa de la National Association of Broadcasters y de esta estación.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still get risk of lung cancer. That's why Saved by the Scandal. All right, Facebook family, we're not live on the air right now. We're live with you. We do understand that it's a signal quality control thing going on the internet, Facebook, or maybe even the studio with all the equipment. So we do apologize, but just hang in there with us. We're going to figure it out. And we also are taping his broadcast too. So we'll put the actual video up on Facebook. So thank you for your continued support and just stay tuned. All right, all right, all right. Y'all see the diversity in our station. We have announcements in multiple languages, and we do have a diverse set of programmers here at the station. So we like for y'all to listen to our show, but check out Wave on other times of the day and night because we're 24/7, baby. We own the air all the time, and I support all of my other programmers. Rah 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 to them. I might not be able to name them by name, but I want to let them know I love them all for real. And keep doing what y'all doing to keep us on the air. So now we're gonna get back into the getting the know and the topic. Jala, I know you having a school meltdown talking about school. So I'm gonna help you out, baby girl. Let me help you out. So let's talk about some of the things that you will experience going back to school. And with you, Jala, do you mind me sharing about your hand?
Uh,
Get
sure.
your mic, baby. Get your mic.
Yeah,
They ain't gonna be
sure.
able to hear you. All right. So here it is. Us 50 plus some year olds, our hands, they don't work like they used to. And usually when you in school, you need that to write, type, or whatever. But when you wake up in the morning or in the middle of the night, when you wake up in the middle of the night and your arms and your elbows and your hands, they hurt you so much, you got to hang them over, you got to beat yourself, and you got to go through all kinds of stuff. Black, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, even wake you up out your sleep
Right.
because the pain is so crucial.
Yes, they do.
Yes. Now think about having this carpal tunnel syndrome in your hands and you going to school. That is really going to be a barrier or obstacle that you are going to have to overcome. Because at some point you're going to have to write something down or type it. But what I found out when I was in school, I just got a recorder and recorded everything. But these things right here, this cell phone, is powerful because you can record on that and you can also do speak to text and it will type for you too. So that is one that way to adapt and overcome that situation. What questions do you have from your point of view? Because you're about to go back to school, and I know you were dealing with some things in the anxiety part of it. Um, can you tell us a little bit more? Ooh, she just sat back like she's grandma. Both our look at us Facebook. Come in the shot. Look at our glasses. Both our glasses is crooked. You know we about to,
up.
right. We about to get some knowledge going here. This is when you know you in school. When your glasses is crooked, you in school. Okay, you in school. We're not gonna straighten them out. Okay, our glasses gonna stay crooked. But sis, Smiley over there in the back laughing. The Smiley glasses is straight. That's why. Let's shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. All right. So sis, I'm gonna switch up my mode here. I want you to share your little experience about the book and you want to learn. Go on, tell us the truth.
Oh my goodness! You mean when I went to the grocery store the other day?
Yes, ma'am. And stay on your mic because they want to hear you.
The other day when I went to the grocery store, I had a I guess you would call it what, a ADHD moment.
Yeah.
I was distracted. Man was full of information. I was counting the items in my cart and adding up at the same time and make sure I got every ingredient that I need for my meal. And I just happened to look over on the shelf and I saw a book that caught my attention. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy learning. It's just going back to school, being among a lot of people, bring on anxiety. And like Black Evie said, your environment have to be comfortable for you to help you overcome your anxiety. But getting back to this booklet that caught my attention, as I was saying, so I was standing there and I looked at this book and I was like, wow, I would love to learn more about that. So I grabbed a little magazine, put it in my cart as I proceed ringing up my items. I had a crazy thought. The devil jumped in my mind, and I said, "Wow, I could easily slide this book into my bag, and they wouldn't know."
That part.
But then,
She
but
gonna
then,
steal our education.
but then, and that's part of dealing with ADHD, being distracted. And so I thought about it like, hey, you're not a thief. You don't do that. So I had to push that wicked thought about my mind. And I said, you know what, let me pay for this book. Even though education can be free, it is free. We just got to take our time out to go get the information, research the information. And yeah, I purchased a book.
Hamilton County Justice Center, you have a collect call from John Love. Caller, will you accept the call? Yes. John, where you at? Girl, I done been in Kroger's. I got this book I wanted to learn, and it just walked out the door with me. Girl, you didn't steal that book, did you?
And no, I did not steal it. It slipped into my bag.
That's her story.
That's
She
what
taking
happened.
to it.
I didn't know. I
That
wasn't
boy.
paying any attention.
That
But yes, y'all, do not steal. Education, yes, may cost a little bit of money, but it's not worth it at all. The little wicked one, the devil thoughts had jumped into my mind, and I had to change it. I had to focus, and realize I have money, so pay for it. And the book that I had purchased is about ADHD. I'm very curious. I'm very curious on today strategy on how they are dealing with it and working with others, so I can help others who are easily distracted.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, sis. I mean, can we hold the book up so
Sure.
they can see it while we still got the signal going on?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's one of these books.
So it's one of those books. It's something that you can get. We hold it up in our recording too. So once again, my Facebook family, if you're missing some of this, don't worry. We have a recording that we're gonna upload to Facebook. But
Yeah.
nevertheless, to my listeners that are listening via 88.3 FM, this book. Again, you guys can go to the Facebook page and see the book too. If you want to check out the recordings for the Facebook page, it's facebook.com/Gets in the Know, GiTK. And I'm going to slow down the rate of the speed that I talk because I love the feedback that I get from everyone, and y'all keep giving me the feedback because we want to improve our show. But I noticed that I talk fast. I was told that. So I don't want y'all to miss anything because I just did that little promo like bam, it was too fast. So let me slow that down. Um, nevertheless, go ahead, Jala.
And the book is only $15. Just to put it out there.
And the bond would have been more than that, but go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. But Mitri would have took care of that for me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do they take EBT down at the Justice Center?
I hope so. They feeding people. They probably need to feed more people. So
they do. They do. They need some food donations. Okay. Yeah. I used to actually work there in the kitchen part. And yeah, you don't want to go there, especially for mistaking. She was just gonna do a 5-finger discount with the book. That's all. I'm not gonna let her rest with that.
You know what? She's picking with me right now, but honestly, it was just a funny joke, a funny thought. I was not thinking about taking the book honestly.
She got it. She got to put that disclaimer out there.
Yeah, because I'm not that one.
No, she wasn't gonna steal it. I'm gonna quit picking on you, boo.
That's okay. It's a good joke. It's a humor.
It's humor.
Yeah. Yes. And humor and smiles take you a long way.
That part right there. You can't have a smile, one a day plus iron. They say it's good for you, but one smile a day is wonderful for you. Wonderful. And when you're going back to school, this is the like man said, the jolliness of this little banter going back between me and y'all love in the studio, Black EB remote. You have to take time for that. And this right here to me is on my me time part of my time of my day. It's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy getting the feedback, the love, and helping people discover ways to adapt and overcome for themselves. But the moral to this story was that she is definitely ready to be learning, and the book intrigued her so much. And like you said, it was only $15 because I'm like, that book is powerful, a lot of information.
Oh yes, it
And,
do.
and
A lot.
I need to check it out your library at some point so I can read it too. And we will be sharing bits and pieces from the book for you guys. Can you hold it up again while we still got the signal on Facebook so they can see what it is? And once again, we'll be uploading the to the Facebook the recorded video. But before we get out of here, because we're running out of time, I wanted to take and go to some other things that might be concerning when you're going back to school that you have to deal with that Black Evie kind of covered too. Like you going back to school, whether it's a certificate, a diploma, a degree, any type of learning to enhance yourself. Um, the technology is a concern if you've been out of school for a while. I have a close person in my inner circle who is a baby boomer who decided to go to college to get a degree. And she had to Black Evie behave. Okay. She had a lot of barriers and obstacles to overcome. So before you make that full commitment to engaging in whatever type of learning you're trying to do, you need to make sure you got all your ducks in a row and talking to the respective people that will help you get those ducks in a row. Because, like, if you go back to college, Blackboard is the new way to learn on the internet. And if you cannot navigate Blackboard for your curriculum information, even to log in, to choose your classes if you're going to college. If you are at a disadvantage, computerized going to college in a university or a trade school or what do you call a community college, it's okay because these colleges have free support programs to help you with that. You can get a student tutor to help you. There are all types of resources out there. But before you make the commitment to start taking your classes, you probably need to overcome those barriers first so you don't become unsuccessful at your journey, especially if you're involved with any type of financial aid, because you can really derail yourself with that financial aid. We will do another show more specifically about those items I just named. I just want to throw them out there now to wet y'all whistle and let y'all know it's coming up. Because all my adults back in school, my baby boomers, my Generation X, my millennials, and my Generation Zs, I'm shaking it up to y'all. No matter if you're taking a week-long class or you're going to get a PhD.
Yeah. And that is part of dealing with anxiety.
That
You know, because having anxiety is just trying to keep you safe. Your brain say, I need to be safe. So you allow anxiety to kick in. But once you learn that you can do this, just learn the way you are able to learn, you can remove those anxieties.
that
And then you can have friends, family members, even your teacher. You know, they could be a motivation for you. You know, they can help you to want to learn. You want to do it, make you excited.
Baby, you gotta stay on your mic. They want to hear what you got to say. So if you want to look at my
Let me
beautiful,
put the mic over here.
yes,
And y'all please bear with me because right now I am dealing with a little summer cold from sleeping under the fan. My hands been keeping me up throughout the night. I had a long night, a restless night, and just bear with me.
it's all right, y'all. Love, you have been spitting some knowledge on this mic like you always do.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that I cover a little something here about, adapting to who you are going back to school. Know that there are so many supportive resources out there for you to go to school, like WIOA, vocab rehab, scholarships, grants, FAFSA, internships. on the job training, and go to your public library. It is so many free resources there. You got education, EDX, you got Linda. All of these things are available to you in many different ways. But if you don't know where to start, you can start at your library. I know I just went down a list of about 7 to 8 things. Once again, we just put the topic out today, and we will be covering each category because I have like 5. We will be covering those specifically in a show coming up soon because I want all my adult learners to feel good about learning, to have that support team, to strategize their time between family time, study time, me time, sleep time, all of those things, because this makes you a really well-rounded student. Make sure your inner circle is supporting you so you can stay focused. You keep that self-confidence, helps you overcome that anxiety. And if you have the children involved, you want to set up the daycare and make sure you have transportation to get to where you go. That is key and paramount on the things that I wanted to cover today about this specific topic. So we're gonna start winding the show down, and we're gonna do our little blurbs for about 2 minutes. So Black Evie, on you, tell the people what you want them to know,
I want them to know everything, right? And you spoke on so many things. I'm like, oh my gosh, we just need a show per first sentence that you said. But
yeah, she said a mouthful, didn't she?
Here's what I want to stress to my adult learners. Um, Going to school is costly. You kind of touched on the financial area. Going to school is costly. And that is a barrier in itself when you're just even thinking about going back to school, just getting to the money, thinking about the money, that can stop you and say, I can't go. Right. Mm-hmm. So just as Mitri said, there are so many different resources, but I'm going to hit you from a personal place. Right. So I, as you know, I've been in school for the last couple of years. When I started school, as an adult again, I had to go through the WIOA program, which is a government program that started with Obama to help um, adults pay for college, right? So WIOA comes in on the back end of your college payments. But if you are in default in your student loan area, if you're in default, WIOA will pay for school for you. Okay, so now I've been on WIOA for the last couple of years. This last time that I just filled out my FAFSA, because you have to fill out your FAFSA, even when being on these programs, you have to fill out your FAFSA form every year. I filled out my FAFSA, and guess what? I was eligible for grants. Now, I had not been eligible for government help for over 20 years because I royally screwed up myself and my school, and the government helping me pay. So I've been in default in student loans for over 20 years. So when they gave me grants to pay for school, I was totally taken aback. I didn't think it was right. I didn't think it was true. I called the school. I called everybody. And that was right. I was able to get the grant. I still have not found out how I could get the grant again, but I'm working on that. And stay tuned. I will let you know. But I told you all that to let you know. Don't sign up for loans. Don't do the loans unless you absolutely have to, especially being older, because you have to pay those back, and they will put you in a place with your credit and your what is that? Your history, your background history, your consumer reports. It will put you in a bad place. So just when it comes to paying for school, search for places that will help you. And in each city and state in this country, there are programs out there that will help you pay for school.
Thank you for the end. Oh, she the ended. Okay. She the ended. Okay, so because we running out of time, but we're gonna come back and dig into that topic as it applies to 2 year colleges where you can get an associate's degree. I want to put this out there, but again, we're gonna cover it in depth further on a future show. If you're going to a school like in Cincinnati, it would be Cincinnati State Technical and Community College, a 2 year degree school where you can just get an associate's degree. The Pell Grant covers that all the way. So you should not have the need to borrow any money. I will repeat that. If you're going to a 2 year college, the Pell Grant will cover that education, give you enough money for books, and have a little chump change for your pocket. Back in the day when I got my degree from Cincinnati State, they did a lot of predatory lending through the Stafford loans. And I had racked up a whole bunch of debt getting all that money because I was young and I'm seeing this money coming in. I'm like, oh, I'm going to take care of me and my baby and I ain't got to worry about it. But they have since changed that where your 2 year degree is covered for your first 2 years for your Pell Grant. And if you're smart, you can get scholarships and all that. But that's for a future show because today's show is about learning any kind of way and the things that you face when you're doing that. I just wanted to put that little tidbit out there so our people know about that. But y'all stay tuned because we're coming back around to that stuff about Pell Grants and all that and how you can go to school for free. You shouldn't have to be paying for no education. It's your United States given right to go to school. And we didn't even cover if you was in the military. You got a whole plethora of stuff because I was in the military too. But John Love's got a 2 minute wrap up before we have to get off this mic.
Okay, my listeners, know that we are out here rebuilding and building ourselves so we can make a better future. So let's take these baby steps so we could learn to crawl, walk, and then once we successfully taking care of everything, we can make that run for joy because we know we have done it and we have overcome our fear and our anxieties and the pressure that we have to go through. And yes, time management is very important because a lot of us do deal with families that we have to learn how to uh, keep them in their places, sitters or, give them things to do while you are on the computer. Keep them busy, keep them occupied on something positive. And I know that we can do it for ourselves, and we need to, because if we don't do it for ourselves, no one else will. We have to know that we are enough for ourselves, and we are enough to do what we need to do. So thank you for listening to us, and try to have a safe, joyful day, a happy day, and we will talk with you all next Wednesday.
I want to do, before you get off the mic, I want to do another breathe hug exercise. Yes.
Okay. I need that myself because I'm over here in a little bit of pain and trying to get myself together. I got to go home, do my herbals and everything so I can heal myself. I just didn't have enough time to do it this morning when I got up because I am so restless. But anyhow, so everyone, I need you all to give yourself a hug, a big hug and a squeeze, and we're going to breathe. Hug yourself and breathe in your nose, hold it, and breathe out your mouth. And know that we are enough to be able to do what we want to do and need to do so we can live and have a happy, joyful life. And once again, breathe in love, hold it, and exhale the wicked and the hatred. And love on yourself, and let's respect one another.
Amen, amen, amen. So I love Black Evie. Thank you. And developmental director same old. He's really behind the scenes, but that's the GiTK core four crew that makes this work. That is my support circle as far as this show is going. It is part of my support circle. Let me not say that like that. As far as going on the air part, that's the core four. When I say the core four, I'm speaking of the core that make the show go around on the air. But I have several other supports that I have for myself. Because doing this radio station show, is a learning experience within itself. And you should always be seeking knowledge as you go and grow because you are never the best you can be. You are a work in progress. And when you think you got it, you don't. If you think you finished and you can learn all you did, you shortchanging yourself. You deserve more out of yourself. Get the best and don't settle for less. All right, so I'm gonna walk it down with how to stay in touch. You can always reach us on Facebook at Get in the Know, GiTK. That's how you get us on Facebook. Get in the Know, GiTK. And I know all my Facebook family looking at me like, why is she really making all that mess with her mouth? Because I want to make sure you understand which letters I'm saying and clearly enunciate so we all can stay in the know. If you want to donate, donate to us at waveradio.org. When you hit that donate button, you put Get in the Know as the show that should get a credit. Like I said, every $25 plus donation comes with a Get in the Know one and only time limited, supplies limited gift basket made by me, myself, and I, along with my daughter, who we tribute to, and what the show premises was started from. So as we walk it down, I want y'all to rest peacefully through your night and have fun for the rest of y'all day. And stay tuned. Thank you. Peace. All right, Facebook family, let's say bye.
Hello?
Yes. All right.
You all?
Wait a minute. Yeah, we off the air.
It's still going for me.
Uh,
Okay. It's still going on my end.
well,
So y'all still talking.
Okay, it must be moving slow because she just disconnect.
it's got to be behind. Yep. So
no, it's been behind. It's been a delay the whole time. But that's fine. I was just trying to see how long it was going to be. So it was probably about 5 to 7 seconds.
well, that's cool. I kind of like that delay. Actually, that could be an asset because it allows us to make sure when we're ready to say something that we want our Facebook family in on because they can see us. That's cool. We don't have that 7-second delay at the studio. It gives you the opportunity to clean